Hey, no vex.
No vex.
Yeah,
exactly.
no vex. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of No Vex, presented by Naija Nation. By the way, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our podcast.
Yes.
You know, we're trying to come out with new podcasts, if not every week, every other week. But, you know, just know that we're cooking up every single day. The entire Naija Nation team is cooking up new tune for y'all every single day. So, this episode is called Soro Soke. And, you know, I want to get a little bit serious. You know, me and Faith, we're going to get a little bit deep. We're going to get on the deeper end. For anybody who doesn't know what Soro Soke means, that means speak up. Speak up, right? I mean, what does Soro Soke mean to you?
It literally, I mean, the actual translation in Yoruba, Soro Soke, is speak up. That's basically what it means. I think it came out during the 2020 October when they had the genocide that happened at the Lekki Toll Gate in Nigeria, when there were quite a few people that were killed by Nigerian officials. So that's when that terminology really came about, during that time with SARS and all the things that were happening with Nigerian government and like just Nigerian youth being abused, brutally abused, which was not necessary in my opinion. That's when Soro Soke actually came about. And I think right now people are taking the terminology and making it more like political, like actually taking it like this is a political terminology. Because before Yoruba, like people are talking, if you cannot hear somebody in class, Soro Soke, I can't hear you. But now that terminology is now transitioned into something that's more official and it's more political. And it came out around the time of Independence Day in Nigeria. And whenever, you know, we talk about Independence Day, it's like a sore topic for me because before 2020, I used to celebrate Independence Day. Nigeria's independence.
You used to be looking forward to it, like, yo, I'm going to go to the parties, I'm going to turn up.
It's a celebration for us. Like, it wasn't ever something that was, like, sad.
And now, I would say now, I'm not going to say, like, now it's like sorrow, you know what I mean? It's like you remember how many people were, like, massacred on our day, you know, like, right in the period of, like, our day. That it's just, it's crazy. Wait, so what, you know, because I don't want to speak fully on something that I don't know top to bottom, so what was the reason of, like, and for anybody who may be listening that may be wondering, you know, hey, what actually happened? You know, what was the real, like, Lekki Toll Gate massacre? So, like, what actually happened? You know what I mean?
I mean, from what I know, it was basically, like, they were protesting SARS at the Lekki Toll Gate.
Right.
And there was a curfew, and I guess a bunch of people did not, either they didn't leave at that curfew, they didn't leave the toll gate, or I really don't know specifics that happened during that time because I wasn't there. But then the Nigerian officials, the army, they came out, they started basically shooting at people.
Oh my God.
And it's very, very late at night in the dark. So you can just see random, you know, people are just shooting randomly. It's like, first of all, these are your people. Why are you shooting at your people?
But
we're not animals. We're human beings.
Dude, it's sick, man. The government, again, you've been to Nigeria, right?
No, I was born there, but I have not been back.
You haven't been back since you came? When did you come?
When I was 6.
And how old are you now?
23.
A little baby right here. No, I'm joking.
I feel like we're the same age.
Nah, I'm 24, but no one's counting. No,
1 year.
No one's counting.
I'm going to be 24 in October, okay?
October
so, 27. Shout me out with my birthday soon.
Okay. So, you're a Libra? What sign
Scorpio.
is that? Okay, got it.
Scorpio.
Okay, my bad. All that
to the topic.
Yeah, like, all that to say, when I think about the Nigerian government and, like, just massacres and tragedies like that, it's kind of like all the things that are happening in Nigeria present day. I mean, like, there's no clean water, there's no active light, there's no running water.
In the 21st century, no light. Like, that to me, that's just, I'm sorry, stupid.
No, of course. What?
It's stupid. No light in the 21st century. Like, that makes no sense. This light is everywhere, even with oil alone. Like, we produce oil in our country, and it's not even available to our people.
And I feel like that's the sickest part. Nigeria, aren't we like literally one of the richest countries?
Yeah,
I just don't.
We have a lot of minerals and
it's
resources.
Like natural. We have
resources.
some of the most natural resources in our ground, in our land. But it's like kind of like, you know, it just relates back just full circle to like what's actually been like going on in our country.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's just been slowly just getting worse, progressively, unfortunately. And you know, I know that the people are always investing in the presidential election. Oh my God, who's going to be the next president? But it's like, dude, the president doesn't matter if there's so many corrupt people along the way.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I feel like the president is just a figurehead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like the president's a puppet, but it's
Yeah.
like you have how many government officials making decisions. So it's
Right.
like, to tie that back full circle and piggyback off what you said, I'm just like, yo, there's no, I'm not going to say an apology would be just, but it's like, you're not going to give an apology to anybody that you shot and killed.
They didn't even, no,
Like,
the funny thing, it's
I'm
not
like,
even
bro,
funny.
what happened?
The sad
What?
thing was that they came back and said, oh, this didn't happen. Like, they
What you
really
mean?
tried, the government, Nigerian government tried to come back and say, oh, like, this wasn't, they didn't shoot at people. But the good thing is people were on Instagram live at that point.
No, literally.
And you can actually see the active shooting. People dying. Like, we have footages of this. Actual evidence. And then the government's going to come back and say, oh, it didn't happen. Or this is not how it happened.
Right.
Why are you trying to, like, tell people they're lying, basically? And then not only that, to add salt to the wound, they're trying to now ban Twitter.
Oh, in Nigeria, right? Yeah,
Like,
they banned it for a while,
Yeah.
though. They banned it for a while. I remember when they, like, released it, what is it, MTN, like, everyone, they had, like, a big, MTN had, like, some huge tweet, like, oh, yeah, Twitter is back now. Oh, yeah, J-Man Twitter. Oh, yeah, I'm just kind of like, yo, like, what's...
Like, this is ridiculous. This is our country. This is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
The government is like, yeah, we're shutting down Twitter for a few
God.
months because we don't like what you guys are saying.
Man.
I thought it was supposed to be, are we a democratic? Are we a democratic?
I mean, or we should be. We were, at least. I know that we
democracy
were.
here?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Like,
I
how
never
can you
see
be
them.
proud to celebrate the independence of a country that still feels like we're bound?
Man, that's deep, man. Honestly, that's it. Oh,
Like,
man.
how?
Honestly, there's no way. There's really no way. And like, you know, you think of phrases like Soro Soke, like such a strong phrase. Like, I mean, strong. Like, I literally remember, like, you know, people were going around chanting it. You know what I mean? People literally like, like really,
and you know,
really.
it's so weird. Like that phrase itself is a Yoruba phrase, but it became so universal within Nigeria
It did.
during that time because it just held so much power.
Like, I literally didn't even know it was a Yoruba phrase until you said it. Because I'm just kind of like, it's just so universal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so universal.
And I just know, it's just, you know, it just ties back full circle. It's so sad. I just see people nowadays using other people's suffrage, you know, other people's struggles for a gain, for a profit.
What are you getting that specific?
I'm just saying, like, for like a material gain. Like, I see people making brands on, like, literally making brands on NSARS. Like, you're selling NSARS t-shirts. Like, I remember Naija Nation. It was before, like, I remember when Naija Nation, when it first happened, right? That was around when Naija Nation first started. They made an NSARS sticker set, but they took all the proceeds and, like, they gave it back. You know what I mean? Like, it's just full.
That's something. Yes, exactly. It's giving back to the community. Exactly. That makes sense. Like, making something and giving it back, even if it has a name NSARS, Soro Soke, giving it back. That makes sense. But then creating a brand around the people suffering and then keeping the profit.
Yeah. No,
like, that
legit,
in itself is just sad.
Legit. I think it was. It was like last week, if not a week or two ago. I don't know. What's the date? The 21st?
Today's the
21st. Let's just say it's the 21st. If not a week or two ago, I saw on Instagram, I woke up on Twitter, right? You know, just checking my notifications. I see, you know, Jackie Aina, right? Jackie Aina, she's Nigerian, is she a hairstylist, makeup artist?
Makeup artist.
My bad. Nigerian makeup artist. I see, you know, she has her candle brand. It's great, right?
Yeah.
And like, I see I see the collection name.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the collection name, Soro Soke, but regardless, she had a Soro Soke candle.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, that is very tone deaf. Like, that's my personal stance.
Yeah.
You know, I know other people may feel a different type of way, but I'm just kind of like, you need to read the room. Like, the room has to be read. Like, somebody along the way has to be like, hey, don't do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna, like, my thing is like, are you doing that? It's 2 years later at that.
I was gonna even say, like, read the room, and it's like it's not past. It's still happening now.
Yeah.
But it's also like 2 years later. Did you wait?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you wait for a reason?
That's what I'm saying, because I know when it first happened. You know, I know a lot of Nigerian influencers and, you know, people that had the reach to really spread the word to actually get the attention.
That's what we needed at that time too. Attention, because the government was trying to shut it all down.
Exactly. And I know people that had the reach, and I think she was one of them. She was not vocally, you know, standing on the side. And you know what they say, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Ooh. You know, silence is violence, honestly. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I pray that wasn't her main motive. But, you know, that's kind of what I not only me.
Yeah.
Again, anybody who's watching, who's listening, let us know what you think in the comments. But I'm just kind of like, what was that? Like, that was so tone deaf. I mean, I just see people, like, when you have to write an apology, you're wrong. Like, when you have to write an apology, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're gonna do something, stand on it. And don't say sorry.
Back
don't
yourself.
say, yeah,
Back
don't.
yourself. Yes, I created this candle.
Yeah.
Yes, it's named Soro Soke. Yes, I'm telling you how to speak up.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it.
Like, simple, like, stand on it. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's full circle. I don't know.
It is sad, but then back to the topic of like actually helping our community back
Right.
home, Independence Day. I know, like, I can just imagine how it is being at home. It's Independence Day. People used to celebrate this, like go crazy on that
Yeah.
day. Now they're thinking of what happened.
Man, yeah.
Like here, we're far from it, right? We're in the diaspora. We don't even really like. We're not connected. Like we're connected to, but we're not connected to. We're not there. We weren't there when it happened, but they were there. They saw everything. Now imagine celebrating your. You're supposed to celebrate your country on this day. How do you actually deal with that pain? That is two different emotions.
Yeah.
You're celebrating, but also people died.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really
very sad.
And I definitely want to, anybody who's listening, I want to, really just give that warm, heartfelt feeling.
Yeah.
We are together. We need to stay strong as Nigerians. We need to stay strong as Africans, as the diaspora, right? Whether you're in Houston, New York,
Yeah.
the United States,
Yeah.
London, the UK, Ireland. It's like we're all in the diaspora, right? As long as you're outside of the country, you are considered part of the diaspora. Wherever you are, try to continue to find that community. And overall, Niger Nation, we're everywhere.
And
Niger
spread
Nation.
awareness. I feel like the big thing is spreading awareness. Like,
Yeah.
if everybody is talking about what happened, we're still talking about it. The government has no choice but to listen.
Wait, hold on. That's one thing. I want to stop you right there.
Okay.
I want to stop you right there.
Stop me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, I want to stop you right there because, like, when people say, for some reason, that word awareness,
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it pisses me off.
Why?
But like in the retrospect of things, you got to think about it. Like, raising awareness doesn't actually do anything.
Yes,
What changes things are actions. Awareness doesn't change things.
Okay, but
like,
me, I'm a regular person. What am I gonna do?
What do you mean?
What can I actively do other than post? Oh, this happened. Spread awareness. Let people talk about it. Like, what can I do?
Okay, my thing is, what will posting do?
It would spread awareness. I feel like during that time when everybody was posting all this stuff on their stories, on their Instagram, other celebrities, other people were actually looking at it like, oh, we had other celebrities speak up about it. They even got to force Beyonce to at least do a post about it.
I get you. I get you.
But, like,
I get that.
If it reaches there, right? Why can't it reach, I don't know, the United States president? They see it. Then next thing you know, they call up Buhari, what in the world are you doing over there? What's going on?
I get it. No, I mean, that is, of
because
course.
I don't have what am I going to do here? What can I do? But spread awareness, send money to my people. What can I went and I protested, but even the protesting, isn't that spreading awareness?
I mean, I think that there are a lot of things. I mean, you said
help me.
I mean, donating can possibly be
very,
very risky. But again, because again, some people are very for profit. Some people make fake GoFundMe's to be like, hey, I'm gonna donate this, and then they just say F it and they take the cash.
Exactly.
But I mean, even as you said, right? I want to touch on that about going with the celebrities. But it's like, are the celebrities donating? You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. I'm just kind of like, if people keep on talking about these problems, who fixes the problem? Like, who actually is on the ground fixing these problems? And like, it's really tough because like the corruption's overseas. It's back home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're here. Yeah. Like, we're not as much as we love our culture and like the culture we were raised with. Like, we're not there.
There's nothing we can do, honestly.
Yeah. So,
and it's just sad. It's like you're seeing more and more people leaving the country.
Yeah. No. It's.
We're all leaving the country that we are. Like, that's our country. Like, if everybody leaves, there's
But
no
you
Nigeria.
think? But.
Nigeria's not our country. Nigeria's who we are. We are Nigeria. Like, it's in us. But it's also like, just be like, I want to go back home.
Okay, you personally, right? You're gonna be a beautiful doctor. So, do you think like after you get, extremely successful, right? Collect all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, really get your money up. Will you go back to like? Would you personally?
One of my
would you go back?
childhood dreams was to create a hospital in Nigeria.
For real?
Like, my sister and I always talk about like the hospital name. Like the little slogan was gonna be like, "Come with faith, leave with joy."
Oh!
My name is Faith and hers is Joy.
That's fine. Hey, Hey.
And so like
Trademark that right now.
Nobody steal that. Like
trademark that name right now.
Don't steal that.
That's fire.
But that was always our like we would talk about it all the time. Like that was our passion. Like go back to Nigeria, back to our community, create a hospital or a practice for our community, and that would be the name. Like come with faith, like the slogan, come with faith, leave with joy, because that's what we want. We want some medical. We want people to have better medical care, better life in general.
We need, especially in Nigeria, like with all the money and resources and people we have, we need banks, like supermarkets, schools. You know what I mean?
Like just things like, that people, everyday people we have here. Like to us, it's just like, oh yeah, we have schools. But if you go back home, even the schools, you're just like, how can someone study here? Yeah,
and I think that's why. I mean,
it's sad.
I do wanna also speak on it, and I think that's why everyone needs to, continue to Soro Soke. I know I mentioned, spreading awareness, but Soro Soke and spreading awareness, it's two things. You know, like you need to spread awareness, and there needs to be action behind the awareness. That's
okay. Give me some action points. What can I do as a regular person like this? Right? I'm not a doctor yet. I ain't got that money yet.
Right.
What can I do other than spread awareness? Like I'm really for our people, like the people are listening too. What can they do?
Truthfully, I think research is step one. Like being knowledgeable about what's actually going on is step one, because a lot of people just want to rely on these Twitter threads for information, and it's like, bro,
very true.
Like it's like, bro, like that's not facts. You know what I mean? So I think relying, doing your own research. That's step one. And if you are fortunate enough to have any funds that you can possibly reallocate, I think that it goes a long way.
Reallocate to what?
To maybe someone in Nigeria that's going through a.
Well, the thing is that with Nigerians, it's like you said with 419s.
Yeah.
It's like that gives people less confidence to give, because what do you know what they're doing with their money? Where is the money actually going? What changes are actually making? There are celebrities in Nigeria, big celebrities in Nigeria that are making money. Why can't they donate to their people or to the government and do stuff? I don't think it's like us everyday people that are going to be able to make change. It's a systematic thing.
That's true.
Like we said, the president is just, to me, a figurehead. He can't, even if he says he wants to do this, do that, he can't really make changes. People that are there that are controlling him, telling him what to do. It's the whole system. Banish the system. Ban the whole system. Create a new system.
Soro Soke.
That's like literally like create a new system. That's the only way. The system is embedded like all these bad things that are happening is embedded in the system.
That's true. No, that's true. Systematic.
It's systematic. So it's really like whether I give money, whether I spread awareness, what is the change that's actually happening? I don't know, because the system is still in place.
Man, I think you know what? I know the answer. No, I know that this is gonna be my final. This is the answer.
We need to give people an answer.
The answer is it starts with us here. We need to build our own community, just then we can be strong enough.
What are we gonna overpower them?
No, I'm just saying because you have to think about it. Like, even though Nigeria is behind, whether it's economically or like forward thinking, you got to think about it. We're here in the diaspora. We have an incredible opportunity.
Yes.
We have resources. We have school. We have a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of resources. So if we're not organized here, we cannot expect back home to be organized. So like the sooner that we all get organized here, the sooner that we all build a community here, the sooner that we all trust and invest into each other here, is the sooner that I think back home in Nigeria will be served out.
Yeah, but I still think we need to banish the system.
That's true.
Like even if we create a community here where we still need to match the system, like we need to take away all of that, like the system from top to bottom, create a new system, have new people in the government that actually care about people. Yeah. And that's another thing. I feel like when people get into that position of power, the care that they have goes.
It's money, man. It's all greed and money.
They just want the money. They get to go live overseas while their people are still suffering at home.
It's like the crab in the barrel mentality that we talked about last episode. It's kind of like, these people are going through the trenches getting there. They're sacrificing what they love. It's kind of like, why would I just give it to you?
Yeah.
Like, why would I not give it to my kids? Why would I not give it to my, but again.
My generation. Let my generation get up there, but everybody else.
It's just a sick system of corruption, but I mean, truthfully, hey, it starts with people here. I think it starts with each one of us in our individual lives, just trying to figure it out. Hey, nobody has all the answers. Let's just take it day by day.
And it's just like conversations like this is what's going to help us like continue having those conversations.
Yeah.
Spreading awareness again, even though we know like it's really doing a lot, not really, but it's still.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt. I don't wanna like say that because I think spreading awareness is absolutely great.
Okay.
People need to know about what's going on.
Yeah.
But that can't be the only thing that you do.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's the toughest part. Is like, okay, what else do I do?
Yeah.
Even I don't know. It's
we
hard.
We can't get all the answers.
Yeah.
We can't get all the answers because like we're not. I mean, also like we're still young.
Yeah.
Even our parents, like we need to get them involved with this. They need to teach us our background, teach us our culture, so we can be able to go back and be like, okay, I can do this in my country. I can get the research because my parents have embedded that in me.
Man, I love this stuff. You know what? I really want to know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Please comment below. Comment below any questions, concerns. I need to see them.
Any resources?
Yeah, any resources.
Or even if you know what people can do. Like,
Yeah.
what can people do? What can we do to be able to make our country better?
Soro Soke.
Naija they carry last. I
Soro
bet.
Soke,
Take
man.
us up there.
Soro Soke.
But thank you for listening to this podcast, and we'll be back in the next episode.
We will.
It'll be a great one as always.
No vex.
No vex. Don't come and drag me in the comments. So.
No vex, man.